I've heard a number of people say watchOS 3 is what watchOS should have been from the beginning. After using the new OS for a little while now, I agree. Hey guys, Rex here with iDrop News. The new software for the Apple Watch makes it feel fresh, even if you're using the original Apple Watch. In this video, I'm looking at the best new additions to watchOS 3, so let's go. Easily, my favorite change in watchOS 3 is Apple has replaced the rarely used Friends section, which came up when you hit the side button, with the dock. So exactly what is the dock? It basically operates like the app switcher on an iPhone. The dock solves what was the most painful part of using the Apple Watch, waiting for apps to load. In prior versions of watchOS, some apps would load endlessly, making the watch unusable. Once you add an app to the dock, it will be saved in memory so that the app doesn't have to completely relaunch when you bring it up again. And you can have up to 10 apps in the dock. So the idea is to put your most frequently used apps in the dock, and this way you're not stuck waiting for an app to load every time you want to use it, as you had to do in prior versions of watchOS. The dock also replaces Glances. It is essentially a grown-up version of Glances, which you used to access by swiping up from the bottom of the screen. Now in watchOS 3, swiping up from the bottom of the screen brings up Control Center, just like on iOS. Here you have most of the same functionality as iOS as well. You can turn airplane mode on or off, mute volume, toggle Do Not Disturb, and so on. However, you can also tap the battery percentage, which then allows you to toggle between power reserve mode. And to be honest, it seems like a similar feature in Control Center for the iPhone to quickly activate low power mode is overdue. Another difference in Control Center for the watch is the handy Find My iPhone option, which enables your iPhone's flash, and it also makes noise so you can find it. And I've used that feature quite a bit. Every update of watchOS so far has also come with new watch faces. watchOS 3 is no different. There are two new activity faces, the addition of Minnie Mouse and a minimalistic face called Numerals. The activity digital face is a great option if you like keeping an eye on your fitness activity and still like to have access to complications. I just mentioned complications, which are those little nuggets of information you can add to some watch faces, and in watchOS 3, Apple has added a bunch of new ones. You can now use complications on some old watch faces like motion and time lapse, which are great looking faces, but ones I've never used because I like using the complications. Apple has added new complications for music, workout, reminders, heart rate, maps, and the Breathe app, just to name a few. You can also use the weather complication to show current temperature and current weather conditions in separate complications at the same time, something you couldn't do before. watchOS 3 also features a few new apps from Apple. Breathe is the flagship new app, which I covered in the Apple Watch Series 2 review video, so if you're curious about that, go check that video out. Heart Rate, which used to just be in Glances, is now a standalone app that lets you monitor your heart rate. Apple also included the Home app, which debuted in iOS 10 as well. The app makes controlling any HomeKit connected device easier than ever. Also, Find My Friends is now on the Apple Watch, and the Reminders app finally allows you to view and manage your reminders list. Other apps like Maps, Weather, Workout, and Activity all received updates with new features in watchOS 3 as well. Now, the Messages app has received a ton of new features, which deserve some attention. Some of the new Messages features in iOS 10 are also available in watchOS 3, like sticker packs and app effects. Although it's not as full-fledged, you have access to your frequently used stickers in your recents list, and phrases like Happy Birthday and Happy New Year will automatically add app effects. Well, alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. As always, thanks for watching and keep it locked right here to iDrop News for more, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.